Well, hello. It's a writing vlog. Mon Dieu, it's been forever. I know. You feel it, I feel it. Time to get back into it, right? Took the summer off there because, frankly, when it's nice and warm outside, I don't want to be in here stuck in my office. It's a little bit dark, despite the giant light that I have blaring in my eyes right now. Or glaring, I think is the word, in my eyes right now. I prefer to be outside. We have all fall, winter, most of spring to write. So that's what we're doing now. We're getting back into it. The pool cover's on. Summer's friggin' over. Let's lock in, get some work done. What do I need to do? I'm working on Book 6. If you're new here, which I doubt you are, I think we held steady for the last few months with subscribers. But if you forget, because even I forget where we are, it's Book 6 of 30, 31 if you count Book 0, is what we're working on. We're working on Book 6 right now. The other 5 have been written. Like, are they perfect? No. There's revisions that still have to be done. But my 30-book series is being written in 6-book chunks with a thematic arc that runs across the 6 books. So I wanted to get like 6 done, 6 done, 6 done, to make sure that I got all of that stuff right. Where are we? I just launched Scrivener. God, it's been a while. It had this like update window. It wanted to change some things, and I'm afraid of updates, but I did it. And it worked. So we're at 17,616 words for Book 6. The majority of those are written in the past. Book 6 happens in the past, in the present, in the past, in the present, in the past, in the present. And we're going to flip-flop back and forth there. The past is still 340 years in our future. So it's just the past for the characters, not the actual past. We're not doing Regency romance or Elizabethan whatever. These are sci-fi murder mysteries. And we're finally going to find out all sorts of stuff about everything. Main character motivations and, mostly who killed his wife and why. It's interesting stuff. It's coming up soon. The other reason for recording this video right this second is because today I received new wireless microphones in the mail. I mean, it was delivered via Amazon. God, old people say in the mail. Anyway, and what it is, and I'm leaning forward on purpose because I want to see if there's like a ka-chunk sound or anything like that, because my old microphones, Christ, you had to be like still. You couldn't move a muscle or there'd be like a just friggin' awful, which is why I ordered new microphones. Lark M2, okay? I'm not an affiliate or in anything. I'm not anything at all. Nobody's paying me to say anything, and they never will. I've seen other I hate this terminology. I've seen other people on YouTube who make videos using these microphones. And then today on Discord, Jim mentioned that they were on, or yesterday, I think it was, Jim mentioned that they were on sale because of like Prime, whatever nonsense, where they're just trying to get you to buy more stuff. But they were 20% off. Unless you're in Australia, and then they're 300% more expensive. Sorry, Australia. I love you, but I don't know. You maybe have to kidnap all of those people that the tourists, and then start your own electronics industry, and then you'll have access to cheap electronics, and then you can control the world economy and maybe the whole internet, and then your internet speeds will be faster, because I know that was an issue for a while too. We digress. I tested these mics against the old ones that I was using that were a third of the cost, and these are infinitely better. They're so much better. I was flailing about in my test and it didn't make any noise. The microphone itself, I mean, obviously if I was slamming cupboards and stuff, you'd hear that. But the microphone didn't introduce those little click sounds that I frigging hate. I do have another channel where I cook food, and you're like stirring things and you're opening lids and whatever. This writing channel, I mostly just stay put because, well, that's what people have come to expect. So I just do that. Plus, it's easier on the joints. But I think these are wonderful mics. So if you want to, Lark M2, Canadian dollars, it was 111 plus tax. That's with the 20% off. America, I don't know, $80, whatever it is. And then I think your states have different taxes. I don't know, whatever. Just look them up. Lark M2. Okay, so far they're working great. Love them, but today's the first day. Back to writing. So what I'm planning on doing for the next week or two, well, I mean, hopefully it won't take that long. I have to reread everything that I wrote in book 6. Yes, I have an outline for all of these scenes, but those are very high level. I really need to know what the characters said to each other in the stuff I wrote already, because that's really how I work. I work with the character interactions, not the plot saying, now you guys have to do this. I prefer it be the characters discovering things, interacting with each other, fueling the plot. So I really need to know what they said to each other through the whole thing. And then I have to keep that in my mind, right? It's not like I can make notes. I have to keep the whole friggin' thing in my mind, and then we'll start plowing through. And we're going to get the past written. Then we're going to write the present. I've said this in other videos, but it was a long time ago. And then we're going to interweave them. Then we're going to read through the whole book and see if any of this makes sense. This jumping back and forth, or if I have to massage some things here and there. That's all I want to say. I want this to be kind of quick. And I appreciate every single one of you who hung around. You guys are awesome. We're going to get back into making videos now. We're going to get back into writing, back into everything, because it's friggin' cold outside. And now I want to be in my office because it's actually the warmest room in the house. So this is where I want to be from now until, I don't know, April. Okay? See you soon. Bye. There's no nonsense in this video. I put the receiver in backwards. I hope it worked. I don't know. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. You know you want it. Things that make me What the guys go crazy for, you lose your mind. I don't know the rest of the words, sorry. But there's like la 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 la, warm it up and all that stuff. Okay, fine, bye. Oh, and the triangle, bing! You know, that's important too. Don't forget the triangle.